New York as Mets manager Mickey Callaway approached the pitcher's mound in the 7th inning Monday. He heard a cacophony of voices rising above the Yankee Stadium crowd. Jacob deGrom had retired his last 6 batters, 4 via strikeout. He was 1 out away from placing a capstone, not only on his night, but on his latest volley in the National League Cy Young Award race. "They were all going, leave him in," Callaway said of the Mets infielders who joined him on the mound. "They were all battling for their teammate to stay in the game." View full game coverage. Ultimately, Callaway did not relent, and at little cost in an 8-5 win over the Yankees that further cemented deGrom's status as a Cy Young favorite. Video, NYM at NYY, deGrom, 5 homers lift Mets over Yankees. "I've said before that I want to win a Cy Young," said deGrom, who fanned 12 batters. "I think that's what every starting pitcher, or pitcher in general, wants to win as a personal goal. I'd be lying if I said I didn't think about it." Unlike deGrom's primary rival, Max Scherzer, who is pitching in a pennant race, deGrom has little left to achieve beyond such individual hardware. Striking out 4 of the first 8 batters he faced at Yankee Stadium, deGrom snapped an 11-inning scoreless streak when Jeff McNeil committed a throwing error on a would-be double play turn in the 3rd. That ignited a 2-run rally for the Yankees, who scored again on Didi Gregorius RBI single in the 5th. Video, NYM at NYY, Andujar skies a towering 2-run home run, but deGrom would allow no more, finishing with his 3rd double-digit punch-out game in his last 5 starts. Although Miguel Andujar tested the Mets' nerves with a 2-run homer off Seth Lugo in the 8th inning, Gsellman shut things down in the 9th without issue. Video, NYM at NYY, Gsellman earned save to cap win versus Yankees. All told, deGrom allowed 3 runs, 2 earned, marking his 21st consecutive start of 3 or fewer, 3 shy of Dwight Gooden's franchise record. Throwing 114 pitches, deGrom improved to 7.7 and actually increased his MLB-leading ERA from 1.77 to 1.81, a night after Scherzer sliced his mark to 2.19. For the 2nd straight outing, the Mets even backed deGrom with an abundance of offense, piling up 5 home runs against Luis Severino and A.J. Amed Rosario hit a leadoff shot for the Mets, who also received homers from Jose Bautista, Todd Frazier, Nimmo and Michael Conforto. Video, NYM at NYY, 5 Mets belt homers in big Subway Series win this whole year. "He's been an angel, basically, for what we put him through," Frazier said. "We want to get him over the top." As deGrom rumbles into the final stretch of his best season ever, his manager knows he's probably going to experience something that he's never experienced before. A pitching coach during both of Corey Kluber's American League Cy Young Award seasons in Cleveland, Callaway recalls the shift in Kluber's demeanor during his final half-dozen starts those years. He figures deGrom, similarly, is going to be in a race for something else, and it's going to mean a lot to him. Thor pokes fun itself when talking Little League World Series. Another win Monday put him ever closer to that goal. "Big game, big stage, he comes through again, and he's never fazed by the moment," Nimmo said. "He's a great guy to be around. He makes you confident just by the way he carries himself." We're all trying to be more like him." Although they maintain the second-best record in the majors, the Yankees' loss pushed them 10 games back of the Red Sox in the American League East. Yankees manager Aaron Boone and Severino maintain the all-star righty-hander is healthy only make his struggles more vexing. "We got to help him and get to the bottom of it. Physically, I think he's sound, but we've got to get this righted," said Boone, who announced before the game that CC Sabathia was being placed on the disabled list with right knee inflammation. "And that's on all of us, because he's so important." Moments that mattered back-to-back, clinging to a 2-run lead in the 7th. The Mets received some much-needed insurance when Nimmo and Conforto hit consecutive home runs to open up a 7-3 lead. First it was Nimmo, who took advantage of Yankee Stadium's short porch with a 360-foot shot to right. Conforto then increased the degree of difficulty, going 371 feet to left for his 5th opposite field home run of the season. Video, NYM at NYY, Nimmo, Conforto slugged back-to-back HRs in 7th. "Everybody pitched in a little bit tonight," Conforto said. "It was a great team win. Jake was great, just like he is every night, and we put up some runs for him. It was a big thing. We jumped on Severino early, and we jazzed him out of there a little earlier than usual." Sound smart next 5 home runs marked their most since also hitting 5 last June 6 in Texas, and their most ever in a Subway Series contest. They entered the night with 6 homers in their previous 9 games. "You gotta see this, seeking a perfect inning in the 4th. deGrom mowed down Greg Bird and Gleyber Torres before inducing a soft Neil Walker chopper to the right side. Charging the ball, Wilmer Flores fielded it and used his glove to scoop a throw to first base, where deGrom was rushing to cover. But Flores slipped a bit as he threw, forcing deGrom to reach down, snare it and stomp on the bag just before Walker reached it. Video, NYM at NYY, deGrom snags Flores' falling glove flip. He said it, "I normally am watching Blaze, and the monster machines are Paw Patrol." deGrom, when asked if he tuned in for Scherzer's 11 strikeout performance on Sunday night. Up next, Gsellman Vargas will return to the mound when the Mets continue their 10-day, 11-game, 4-city road trip Tuesday with the first of 2 games in Baltimore. Vargas recorded just 1 out during his last start in a rain-shortened game at Citi Field. He'll look for significantly more length when he opposes right-hander Andrew Cashner in the 7:05 p.m. Eastern Time opener at Camden Yards. Anthony DiComo has covered the Mets for MLB.com since 2007. Follow him on Twitter at Anthony DiComo, Instagram, and Facebook.